Hello, YouTube Nation. This is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. It is December 8th, 2025. Gold is around $4,200 per ounce, pretty much flat through since last week. And silver is just over 58. I think it's about $58.30 per ounce at the time of this video. What is going on here in the shop? Well, last week was crazy busy, actually insanely busy. Probably out of the whole year, top 3 busiest weeks in the way of purchasing material across the counter. I'm super excited about that. And super thankful for you guys and gals out there in YouTube land making that happen. We had the the wash check debacle of 2025 last week. We'll touch on that here in just a second. And yeah, I'm just processing like crazy this weekend. It was all hands on deck. I had 4 of us in here working, processing throughout the weekend. We got we're loaded for bear again on retail friendly Silver Eagles. So if you're looking for those, we got plenty of those in the shop ready to go. Loaded for bear on junk 90. We got dimes, quarters, and half dollars. Got through all of that inventory that had stocked up on us over the course of a week. And usually we are better during the week of keeping that material fluid, but the check situation last week with the guy getting that wash check, this really bogged us down towards the latter half of the week. Just soaked up so much of our time that it made it hard to stay on top of processing and getting our hands wrapped around that situation at the same time. We lost tons of man hours last week dealing with that, and it's still continuing. We also got 999 silver rounds, 5-ounce bars and 10-ounce bars of silver. Ready to go, loaded for bear on those. Right now we're working on coals. We have some to process, not a lot, but some, and off-quality Silver Eagles. We're going to be working on those today. So we're low on off-quality Silver Eagles, but we'll be, hopefully by the end of the day, loaded back up on those. Coals, we just don't have very many in the shop. I'm talking about coal silver dollars, Morgan and Peace dollars. We just don't have many in the shop at this time. But once we do, we'll make those available for sale again, always purchasing them, of course. All right, so last week, if you saw our video, I think it was on Friday, about the situation with the fraudster, the ne'er-do-well, whatever you want to call him, the Grinch is what I called him Friday, that washed one of our checks and got it slipped through Wells Fargo, where we had to shut down our main account last week and start a new one. Well, we got to the other side of that. We got our new account set up, no problems there. Everyone's taken care of in the way of getting money transferred over. So we're live, ready to go there. And they closed my old account, the one that had been had the wash check sent through it. And so there were 16 open checks on that old account to legitimate customers. 12 of those open checks have been settled and taken care of. We're still working on 4 of them. Hopefully they cleared over the weekend. And so we're still dealing with it, but we're definitely seeing the other side of it. But here's the funny part. So on those 16 open checks, we put a positive pay situation, meaning that we gave the list of checks and the names of the customers that were supposed to go through, and no other checks. So just those 16 checks that were still open when the account closed, and the names of those individuals on those 16 checks, legitimate customers, right? And nothing else was supposed to be able to go through. Well, the fraudster, the Grinch, got another one through Wells Fargo. So he got another one. This time it was for $4,700. I saw that came through Friday or Saturday. So he got 2 through Wells Fargo, even through their positive pay situation. So, but it's on the old account, doesn't affect our new account. And so we'll be dealing with that again today. But my God, what a nightmare. The chaos that thieves cause is just mind-boggling. That 4,700 he stole on Friday, I'll get that back today. I'm not worried about that. The first check he got through fraudulently was for 5,300. Wells Fargo, just like that, reimbursed me for it. Today, just like that, they'll reimburse me for the 4,700 that he stole, and yeah, they'll make that right immediately. It's just, you know, the security on the back end of these banks is frightening. I didn't realize how lax it really was until getting into this situation. It is Monday, and it is early here Monday morning. Just give you a heads up today only. Hey, don't come in until after 10 o'clock this morning. I got a doctor's appointment at 8:15 this morning here in town. Just general checkup. It's my once a year thing, so I'll be in and out hopefully. But just wait till 10 o'clock to come in today if you're planning on, just to make sure that I'm back here in time, ready to go. All right, so it is Monday. I'm going to do premiums and inventory update. Nothing really to report. Yeah, I don't think there's any changes in premiums at all. The only thing that I could see trickling downward is, don't be surprised if we see lower premiums on 999 silver here this week, and maybe junk 90 and junk 40. We'll see. As of right now, no, but don't be surprised if later on in the week we see those going down. We are plied with caffeine. The girls at Starbucks were super nice to me and took care of me. And we are ready to go. I'm super excited for that. And yeah, let's do these premiums, folks. Okay, foreign gold and gold bars. All right, bars, we pay 98% of spot on 1 ounces and 98% of melt on the fractional. Fractional foreign gold, we pay 98% of melt on. That includes the older foreign fractional gold like coronas, liras, ducats, marks, francs, pesos, sovereigns. Also the modern fractional bullion foreign gold, such as fractional maple leafs, Krugerrands, pandas, kangaroos, nuggets, Britannias, Philharmonics. All the fractional versions of those, we pay 98%. Now, on the 1 ounce foreign gold coins through the holidays, I'm going to pay 99% on those. Just the 1 ounce versions of them, though. Fractional, still 98%. Ungraded pre-33 gold, paying 98% of melt on it. Some graded pre-33 gold. I saw Saints in 64 going for below melt last week, guys and gals. And MS64, PCGS, and NGC Saints going for below melt. Isn't that frightening? $5 and $10 gold commemorative coins from the U.S. Mint, 98% of melt. All right, gold eagles, 1/10 ounce gold eagles, we buy them at melt plus 3%, sell at melt plus 6%. Quarter ounce gold eagles, we buy them at melt plus 2%, sell them at melt plus 5%. Half ounce gold eagles, we buy them at melt. When we have them, we sell them at melt plus 3%. I am out of half ounce gold eagles. All right, 1 ounce gold eagles, we buy them at spot minus 1%, so 99%, just like the foreign gold. Same with 1 ounce gold buffaloes. I do have gold eagles in stock, no problems there. I am out of buffaloes. We do sell the 1 ounce gold eagles for the spot price of gold plus 2%. All right, platinum eagles I am out of, but we are currently buying them at the spot price of platinum plus $50 per ounce. All right, cool silver dollars. These are random common date Morgan and Peace silver coal dollars. We are buying them at 37. I am out of them at the moment. Once we get them back in the shop live, we will make them available for sale. Just running on fumes with regards to those at the moment, but buying at 37. All right, junk 90 and junk 40. We buy it at spot minus $7 per ounce and sell it at spot minus $5 per ounce. No change there yet. Do not be surprised, though, if this price point does change. So what are we talking about here? 1964 and before silver dimes, quarters, and half dollars. So that's your Roosevelt dimes, Mercury dimes, Washington quarters, Standing Liberty quarters, Franklin halves, 1964 Kennedys, and Walking Liberty $half. Buy them at spot -7, sell them at spot -5. We have quite a bit in the shop at the moment. We got all of it processed over the weekend, so I'm super happy about that. Stayed late Saturday doing that. And then we're talking about Junk 40. I don't have a lot in the shop. What you see is what we got here. I laid that off last week when silver went back up over 58. And but what are we talking about here? 1965 through 1970, Kennedy, $half. We buy at spot -7, sell at spot -5. All right, generic silver, we're still buying it at spot -$2.50 per ounce and selling at spot -$1 per ounce. I saw it on the wholesale levels over the weekend, people offering at -$1.50. So do not be surprised if this number changes downwardly this week. What are we talking about here? 1 ounce bars, 1 ounce rounds, 5 ounce bars, 10 ounce bars, kilo bars, 100 ounce bars, 50 ounce bars, anything from the 1 ounce to the 100 ounce size range. I have just a handful of 1 ounce bars in the shop. We got a lot of rounds if you're interested in those, a lot of 5 ounce bars, a lot of 10 ounce bars in the shop, just a couple kilo bars. So if you're interested in that, we're charging the spot price of silver -$1 per ounce. All right, Silver Eagles, we buy them at the spot price of silver. If you're looking for off quality Silver Eagles, we got a handful ready to go. We'll be loading up today. We got a big bucket of them we got to get processed. They'll be available sometime today. But what are we talking about here? Random coal American Silver Eagles. These are coins with spots on them, surface abrasions, could be colorized, milky, overtoning, scruffiness in nature, not material I consider retail friendly. These are random date. Now, if you're looking for retail friendly Silver Eagles, we do buy them at the spot price of silver and sell them at the spot price of silver plus $2 per ounce. This is for solid date retail friendly tubes of American Silver Eagles. That means there'll be 20 coins in the tube. Each tube will be the exact, or each coin in the tube will be the exact same date, and there will not be milk spots or surface abrasions on them. They'll be nice, clean, retail-friendly coins. All right, we are Vermillion Enterprises. We are open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturdays 8 a.m. till noon. We accept payment via cash, wire, Zelle. Zelle got locked up last week during the check fiasco, but I think it's wide open now. Last week it was a bit hanky. Hopefully today it'll be wide open. We do take personal checks up to $7,500 with an up to 2-week hold to make sure they securely clear. We also take scrap gold jewelry at 90% of its value. You can either cash out, where we'll pay you 90% of its value, or you can apply it towards the trade of stackable precious metals at 90% of its value. We're talking about 10 karat, 14, 18, 22, 24 karat, 8 karat, 9 karat. We don't care. We will buy it at 90%, either cash out or apply that as a credit towards the purchase of stackable precious metals. People take advantage of this every single day, both options. So if you got old class rings, chains, earrings, bracelets, necklaces, anything like that that you can't wear anymore, you don't wear, it's broken, you don't like it, you hate the person that gave it to you, you wish they were in the ground, we will take that in at 90% of its value. And what determines the value? Well, the purity of the metal, the weight of the metal, and then also the price of gold at the time of the transaction. Same with sterling silver flatware. We're taking it at 80%. So we'll either cash you out at 80% of its value, or we can apply that towards the purchase of stackable precious metals. Same with world alloyed silver coins and and sterling silver flatware. So what determines the weight or the value? The weight, the purity, and then the price of silver at the time of the transaction. All right, guys and gals, what's our shipping policy? We have a $3,000 minimum order. Of shipping and handling is free. We do not charge for it. If you're interested in shipping or have general questions, please reach out to info@igscoin.com. We only ship to your local FedEx ship center. Guys and gals, please don't try to call into the shop. We've pretty much just given up on answering the phone. We have just been getting blown up with scam and telemarketers and phishing calls, or what's my Sacagawea dollar worth? So, I mean, it's gotten to the point where we pretty much just don't even answer the phone anymore. Please, just if you got questions, check out our website, or just send us a question to info@igscoin.com. com email address, and someone will get to you as quickly as possible. Just understand that during the heat of the day, sometimes responses aren't as fast as when it's early morning or after hours. So just keep that in mind. All right, guys and gals, we appreciate all the business. We are loaded for bear. We are ready to go this week, getting close to Christmas. If there's anything we can do for you, please reach out, come on in. We'll be happy to do so. You guys have a great day. Thank you.